Right, cheers, bitch. Shit. God, I'm not speaking in here. I gotta change fucking wigs. I feel terrible.
Cheers. Me too. With these fucking these roots and these edges. Ooh, child.
Bitch, your roots look better than mine. My meeks underneath here, girl.
This is a mess. No, we won't talk about it. Thank God for muds. We ain't gonna talk about it. And that shit gonna stay just like that.
Let me tell you something. I got a meme, right? That's waiting in my phone. I'm actually about to post that shit probably while we sit here because I've been walking around with this same ass wig. This is how I feel with my hair not done.
Yeah, me too.
I'm about to post this shit. I'm like, because I really feel like a fucking cave woman.
Yes.
And I don't change wigs. Like, it's just like, bitch, how lazy can you fucking be? How tired can life fucking make you that you don't fucking change wigs as often as you fucking should?
Change wigs?
I'm just saying. It's terrible. It's really fucking terrible.
Get back on your knees. That's what I said. I'm about to put these fingers to work this summer.
I really do. I really do. Well, welcome back, y'all.
Hey,
back
y'all.
On the grind, back on another week, It's giving y'all what we giving y'all. Hold on, Anna, real quick. Take a pic, say hi.
Hi.
I'm posting it, say hi.
I see this pink. I see this, the big pink in the bag.
Period. So anyway, welcome back, y'all, for another week. Thank you for joining us. If you brought a friend, thank you even more. Bring a vibe to the tribe. I am one of your lovely fucking hosts, Chrissy Biatch.
And I am the other one, Anna.
And together we are
To Each His Own.
Bitch, it's a lot going on. First of all, it's humid as fuck.
First of all, I barely put on lotion.
We had this dry ass, we had this risky, cool, windy week. We had this rain consecutively, and then all of a sudden, and I said, well, this rain came, and I don't necessarily.
It didn't cool off nothing.
That's what I said. I'm like, I don't feel it's cool. I feel the
yes
coming.
The sweat I sweat last night washing clothes was unfucking believable. Mm-hmm. I was soaked down to my fucking underclothes. Literally, I had my bottom 2 roll layers and they was wet. I was just sweaty. I'm like,
when
it is so cute.
Neck and the bee sweat coming.
Yes,
that's what I call it, the bee sweat.
The bee sweat. Yeah, everybody got that. Yeah, it ain't no escaping it when it's humid because we naturally warm down there. Yeah. Oh my God! Don't even remind me.
And it's like, I get it. I love getting away, but also I'm like, having hair too helps.
Get that track the sweat.
Yeah, because girl.
And don't think you're going to be outside with no drawers on with the fresh sweat. You about to play yourself.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Don't think you're going to wear a sundress with no drawers on with a fresh wax. Because, baby, you going to look like you pissed yourself.
Literally. Mm-hmm. You better wear some cotton drawers to catch that sweat.
Please.
Until you get a little peach fuzz. At the very least.
Depend or something if you want to. I'm just saying, if you want a little powder breeze and you want to, you won't wear no drawer. Okay. I'm just saying, they haven't put a dump deep in.
I hate you.
They do.
Little always.
Come on, little always. Depend to bow.
That was ghetto.
Okay. Anyway, we coming off of a break last week from the federal time off that we took. Mm-hmm. And we're back at it, so we want to honor. I know you put this in here, this Minority Mental Health Awareness Month. I
had no idea, and that's why I put it on there, because I had no idea that was a thing.
Okay, well, shout out to Minority Mental Health Awareness Month. Yes, again, I had no idea it was a thing either.
Me neither. That's why I put it in there, because I feel like our people need to, brush up on it.
Are you with me on doing cultural shifts? Did I tell you I wanted to start doing that?
Cultural? Oh yeah, because I love going to museum.
Yeah, I actually started compiling a list of different museums that I wanted to
go to, mm-hmm.
and go to, not just in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia and Pennsylvania together, child, Pennsylvania. Putting them together. A lot of them, of course, are in the South, and I want to make my way to them, kind of compile, build an itinerary around going to see more museums
sites and
more
stuff.
Tourist sites and stuff. So I'm excited about this. So any of my friends out there, if y'all hear this and you bitches or you niggas want to go, you absolutely can. But that is one of the things I'm like, I can just hop on the plane and do whatever. I can go by myself. Like,
that's
I'm cool. I can be cool with doing that too. So I'm excited about that. Is there anything specific about minorities or mental health in general that you want to, share with the people?
No, just, make sure you keep investing in it and invest in your mental health and invest in the mental health of those around you as much as you can without, leaving your cup empty. But, just making sure that those around you are truly, seeking the help that they need if they need it. Because I feel like, and not even just that, everyone could use a little rest and reprieve and a way to debrief and, just being more mindful of ourselves and being healthy on the mental aspect is this is the only thing I want to share.
Okay.
Yeah. And be more, educate yourself more, so you can know the signs of when this is too much.
Yeah.
Instead of winding up on 3, 6, and 10. Yeah.
Yeah, and we talk about self-care and all of that, often
all the time
on here, and I'll be the first to say, I do need to, rebuild my Rolodex of, self-care activities, because what I found is not a lot of things that other people do, like meditation and things like that. It's not a lot of things that other people do that I necessarily find soothing. That, because to me, that's what equates to self-care. Things that will, soothe you, help decompress, and all of those. And mindfulness meditation is not really a thing of mine. For you. No, I fall asleep. That's why I just go. Yeah, I pray too. Yeah,
that's the reason why I haven't tried hot yoga. I would fall the hot yoga. I'm hot as hell, and
let me tell you something. You know what equates to that to me? I can go in a sauna.
They gonna call me Snorlax in that joint, and I don't even snore.
I can go in a sauna or a hot tub.
Listen,
and be in there for 30, 45 minutes, just.
With a little fruit on the side. Don't hand me no fruit. It's
child, don't hand me no liquor neither, because I'm going to be high as hell from the inside of death. That's why I got to get out in about 30 minutes or so, because, girl, I start to sweating.
Right.
That's why a good vacation will do me one in. A good couple of days, a good weekend. That'll be fine for me. People like to do things like, I'll take a good drive or I'll go running. I'm not running nowhere. We ran off of plantations too goddamn long. We running any motherfucking weird.
You sound like somebody I know that said they'll never walk at the store down the street. They still drive. I'm like, yo, that is so lazy.
Right, I'm not doing that.
That's so lazy though. Like,
listen,
walk for what? I'm like, because you got 2 legs.
And I just walk casually. Like if it's something like that, like I'll say like, all right, I'll walk so I can get my little step line in. But outside of that, bitch, no, I'm not just about to walk just to walk. And I'm about to go running, jogging, swimming, hiking, and all of that. But I get it. It works for some people. I'm not finna hike nowhere.
I think I would actually like to take a hike, but I'm just picky about
camping.
Where on the trail. See, that's where we different. I'm not sleeping with all that shit I got to worry about. I want to be in between some walls.
They got bougie campsites
of a house.
You can have like, where they have like wooded, not dorms, but, snow cabins and shit.
Sleep in a cabin?
Yeah, they got cabins and shit.
You have an iron? When you woke up with Bambi?
Oh, Bambi gonna get his ass.
Bambi was chewing the shit out of whatever he was eating when I woke up, because we was knocked the fuck out in that cabin. I said, Chrissy, Bambi, he was just sitting there looking at us. I'm like, oh my God, no. Yo, we had a camping job when we was we about to go into our sophomore year in college.
A little light in their face and they be alright.
Yes,
I feel like it's certain animals that we can defend ourselves.
No, Bambi was a little brolic that he was hungry.
He was. Who slick them damn foxes?
Yes. Oh, the sly fox.
Yes. Them bitches slicker than a motherfucker. Because they all in the rodent family. Foxes, rats, possums, raccoons, rabbits, squirrels. All them rodents.
I don't think foxes is rodents, but I get what
they
you
not.
mean. No,
bitch, they look like them. They need to be.
It's some cute foxes.
Foxes not in their rodent family?
No, they're not.
You sure?
They're actual animal.
Hey, Sarah.
They had part of the canine family.
Are foxes rodents?
Here's what I found from Wikipedia.
Canines, not the dogs. Let me see what Siri said.
I'm trying to tell her.
Go ahead. I need to see what foxes are. They rodents? I need to know. Not or phoenix. What is a phoenix fox?
The girl, you asking the wrong person.
They
omnivores?
Yes.
Yeah, so they eat plants and meat. They eat plants and meat.
They omnivores, mammals.
Yeah, mammals. Yep. Rodents are something, and some rodents are mammals. Don't get me wrong. Possums are mammals. All those are mammals. Raccoons are all mammals.
They fucking rats.
I hate you.
They all fucking rats.
How about we look up the definition of a rodent instead? How do we get here? Anyway, go ahead.
I don't know. Anyway, speaking of fucking rodents, America, we going to turn into some drunk ass rodents. Because just real fast and what's going on in the streets, I came across a story. Americans are drinking as much alcohol now as in the Civil War days. This was from a local news report that came out in the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism. This is what studies have recently found. So, they were drinking like hell back during the Civil War because they thought they was losing their shit. They tried to lie about the Civil War, about slavery,
Mm-hmm.
They tried to say they was trying to save their family and their money, and keep everything in the South. Shut your lying ass up. Anywho, so they was some drunk motherfuckers, needless to say.
Well, I mean, honestly, after the pandemic, all of this doesn't...
It's not surprising.
That was the icing on the cake. I just look at it like the icing was on the cake was the pandemic.
Do you feel like people who never drank before probably drink now?
Hell yeah.
I know some people who still don't drink.
I do too, but I mean, it definitely turned a lot of people's lives around and made them do different things, whether it be detrimental or positive. But I do think that people have leaned towards a lot more of self-medicating because think about it, it could go nowhere. So people were trapped at home with their problems, whatever is going on in their home environment. We don't know. Kids, adults, they could be going through domestic abuse. They're trapped home with their abusers or oppressors. You know what I'm saying? Someone who keeps you from...
It's the oppressor for me.
Yeah, making you, depressed and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I guess with that being said, and interestingly enough, I feel like I drank less during the pandemic.
Yeah, because it wasn't nowhere to go.
No, I drink less though.
That's what I'm saying. It was nowhere to go and nothing
I like
to do.
being outside, drinking and having fun and sweating that shit.
Right.
I just sitting
drinking
in the house,
socially, right?
Sitting down, bitch.
I'm not about to take a whole bottle to the head, for what?
I just go to sleep. That's true alcoholic shit. Just taking a bottle to the head, just sitting there watching TV randomly.
Yeah.
Everything you doing, you got a bottle in the cup of your hand. I can't see me doing it.
Yeah, me neither.
That's not fun to me.
Yeah, that makes
and I'm gonna be pissing all day.
That too, and you'll be hungry.
Damn, my mouth gonna be dry because I'm gonna have water behind all of that shit. So it's just gonna be taking too much. America, put the fucking liquor down.
And so it's not just Thanksgiving no more, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every social event, every social gathering is a fucking party. If you notice, even during the pandemic, how much money people spent on decorations and shit like that because people had to create, things to do and had to really get creative as far as throwing parties and having social gatherings. You niggas was throwing full-blown parties in bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
If you had the bedroom decorated like motherfucking...
The living room, the backyard, the basement. People was going to the whole house. Shoot, the whole house.
Bitch, I think... I know somebody who naturally each room in their house is a different theme, but people started to do this more, during the pandemic. This was their thing before the pandemic. This was always a thing of theirs. People if it was a child's birthday, bitch, you got the birthday theme up the whole month, bitch.
Listen,
not leaving the birthday decorations up for a month straight.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of leaving decorations up,
I was about to say Genuine.
That in itself was ghetto.
I was speaking of leaving decorations up too long.
Your Christmas tree don't gotta be up, son. It just shouldn't be. We 6 months, almost 7 months into the year.
No, we are 7.
We are 7. I'm tripping. It's July.
I know July with that fucking Christmas tree.
July to me with that Christmas tree.
Genuine, go in the fucking stable and get that fucking pony and have him drag that shit out to the fucking trash at the end of the fucking road on trash day because you need to take that fucking tree down. But it's almost time to go Christmas shopping again.
Yeah, it is. And you need not leave that up. Yeah, it is. It is almost time. It is.
I'm trying to figure out how you kept it did you wrap it in plastic or something?
Probably. Or maybe it's just it's a fake tree. It's not a real one. Or if it is a real one,
too.
Maybe he kept...
But you didn't get tired of looking at
can a real tree last that long as somebody else? I don't know. Maybe if you keep watering it and pruning it, it could. It's like having a regular plant. Am I thinking too far? No, I think I'm on point with something because I ain't gonna lie. Because
even they ain't gonna get no sunlight though.
It's not, but it's not gonna die necessarily either because you're giving it water.
Well, how they survive outside?
How they survive inside during Christmas? Think about it. They don't just die.
I ask you. So how they before we get the pine trees on Christmas? They survive outside on their own.
Yeah, right.
But they get sunlight and stuff.
Right, but think about it. Real tree, because I grew up, my mom liked real trees. So when we used to have real trees, they always laughed. They lasted until she took the motherfucker outside and said, all right, I don't want it no more. Like the house was smelling all piney and all that, you know. Yeah, I remember that because it's making me think.
A lot of effort.
It's making me use my brain.
You must have had certain oils and everything for the wood.
We had like a little stand that had the little things that it actually looked like one of these stands for the lights. You screw it and it goes into the tree, so it holds it stable inside of it. You water it in there, and you feed the tree like that.
Who the hell putting all that effort into a damn Christmas tree? And not Christmas is you really fucking lie.
Christmas, but not no. She ain't never had no tree till July. I would say we would have it at least 2 weeks into January, maybe 3 at the 3 tops. But after that, because it smells good.
Fucking leave.
No, and the decorations wouldn't even have. But people, think about it. People, older people. She came from the old school. My grandmother was damn near 90 when she died, and I wasn't even 10 yet. So my grandmother picked cotton off the field. So their decorations would be on until damn near Valentine's Day sometimes. Honestly, think about it. Old people.
I just want to make an announcement. I fucking hate you.
Even if she and we would take the decorations off, it would just be in here because it smelled so good. At some point, you gotta start
the bare Christmas tree.
Start taking it. You start taking stuff down little by little. The garland comes off the stairwell and all that, whatever. But the tree just smells good.
All right.
Anyway,
not all right.
I'm just saying.
I'm glad we not that old school. I'm glad we not that old school.
I mean, look.
What's this? Okay. All right. Well, I know we gave y'all Christmas in July, but
sorry.
Now we're gonna give y'all the boss of the week. Anna, you wanna go ahead and give it to who is this, Mr. Is this the Mel brand, or is this just like a play on Mr. Nails?
No, yeah, it's a black-owned nail salon. Yes, so it's a black-owned.
Is it owned by a man?
Yes, it's owned by a black man. It's called Mr. Nails 215. It's located on 1334 West Girard Avenue. They're hiring for nail techs and estheticians. So if you're looking for a job, hit them up. It's a luxury unisex nail salon and spa. They have salon and spa services. It looks like they do a little bit of everything.
Do they got hookah in the salon?
Girl, they got everything in there. They got a complimentary wine with all of your services that they provide. So they had a special for Father's Day too. They had a Father's Day manicure special for $25. And that's what's up. Like, I'm looking at, they do designs and all that. Like, it's a black man owned nail salon. So if you want to give them a play, give them a play. They got your little spot. They got the spa pedicures going down. Yes, they have hookah. Yes,
I'm
they
not
do.
gonna even lie. I think I would love for it. I like better when men.
They do. I'm looking at it. They definitely do have hookah, and then you can get a facial there. And honestly, I'm thinking about treating myself. So I said, you know what? I want to get into that. I want to get back into that. I want to treat myself to a facial. Why not? Get a little peel. Get my skin looking bright.
That's nice. Because I prefer men to do my pedicure.
Yeah,
like going to the
me too.
I prefer a man over a woman doing my pedicure.
And it's crazy because the best pedicures I ever did get was from a man, but he's no longer with us. God rest his soul. Mm-hmm. He used to do my pedicure so good, like, oh my goodness, the massage, all that. Yeah. Made sure he, made sure my nails were shaped right.
Get this fish.
Okay, neat polish. So we love to see it. It's definitely a diverse,
Shout out to you, Mr. Nail.
Perspective.
On Instagram, you guys. It's Mr. MR Nails 215.
Yep. Everything spelled correctly with no spaces. Mr. Nails 215. I said nails 215. Sorry.
I like it.
Shout
out to you.
Yes, give them a play.
Sir Boss of the Week. So, we're going to go ahead. Then we got business out the way. We need to talk some shit about what's going on. Get y'all some Christmas in July. We're going to get into our first topic. You gotta choose your children's godparents wisely. There was a young lady who went on a brief rant, and I'm just gonna let it, play. It's not too long, so I'm gonna let you guys hear the gist of it. I just want to make sure when I click on it, you guys can hear it automatically. So, 1 second, and here we go.
I don't think people realize how important it is to choose the right godparents for your kids, and I'll tell you why. I was on the tram today coming back from my meeting, and my godmother got on the tram, looked me in my face, and kept walking down the tram. Not to be rude, but because she does not know what I look like now. I've not seen her since I was 9 years old when my mum died. And you know that it's just so disgusting to me because my mum would consider that woman her best friend. I see her. I have two godmothers and I have a godfather. I see my godfather as well when I was like 17. He looked me in my face, I waved at him and he was like, and then I said it to my other godmother. I was like, oh, I see my godfather, and he made a face at me when I waved. And she was like, oh, he didn't recognize you, he didn't know who you were. That's really disgusting because my mom died when I was 9, and I've been living with my sister since. But the role as a godparent is when the parents can no longer take care of their child, the godparents are supposed to be the person to take the role as I don't parent and make sure the child is okay. When my mom died, these people did not know if I was dead, if I was in care, if I was in England.
So
that was in England, if I was in Ireland.
Yes,
because she was living in Ireland for a while.
Speaks kind of quickly, and she does have an accent. So we're just gonna get, the basis of the story is the young lady felt some kind of way because she pretty much has 2 sets of godparents. She has 2 godmothers and 2 godfathers, and one of which on either side had no idea who she was. Her mom died when she was young. She was 9 years old when her mom died, and as she was saying, the role of a godparent, like I said, I'm not sure, and I don't want to get too far as far as like into religion with this. I'm not sure how other religions and spiritual practices look at it, but I know in our Christian faith, I'm not sure how other religions look at it, but in our faith, the role of a godparent is an individual selected to step up in case there are any infractions or, in the instance of death that happens to the child's parent, the godparents step up as active parents for the child.
Mm-hmm. And some people even to add on to the religious aspect to it, not to try to twist your arm and make y'all believe in it, but some people also do believe that it is their job to also make sure and bring them to the word too. So and for me personally, I 1,000% agree with what you said. Like, if in the event that the parent's not there, they step up to take on that role. However, you have to do a good job at picking them, like she said, because it makes no sense. If that person is no longer there, you have no choice but to at least be in contact with this child. Make sure they're, make sure that they have that guidance that they need. It's different now. I've seen instances where the family takes over and takes care of the child, and it's kind of like that person is like kind of pushed aside.
Yeah.
And their input isn't really taken into consideration at all. It's more so what the maternal or paternal, guardians want them to do. But I feel like at the end of the day, if you're choosing somebody, you should definitely make sure. I mean, there are no guarantees, 1,000%. But out of 4 people, literally only one, she said, I think one keeps in contact with her. Only one is like keeping in contact with her, and it's like she's actually, her mom has been dead since she was 9. Obviously, this girl is like at least in her late teens or early 20s or something by now. She's very young, but that's a long time. She's been without her mother over 10 years, and at the very least.
I'm sure you guys knew her mom died.
Prior to that, yeah, and then
so you know what I mean, so
and knew her prior to having a kid, even.
Yeah, so it's like. And even if you didn't know her prior to having a kid, clearly if you were selected as a godparent, you knew her at the point she had a child and then henceforth. So you know this individual passed. You know you were identified and selected as the godparent.
Right.
You just didn't, did you even go to the funeral?
I don't know.
Because my thing would be, if you did, and that was probably the last time that you saw the child.
Mm-hmm.
Did you forget that you were the godparent? I'm confused.
I don't know.
How could you forget? And if you forgot, that means you weren't active to begin with.
I would definitely reach out to them people and talk to them. I mean, honestly, because they not. I feel what she's saying.
She recognized them and they didn't recognize her
says a lot. And it's not saying that. And she made it very clear that living with her sister did reach out to them. Why didn't y'all reach out to her? That is something that I'm like, her mom died. Like, she's literally not here. You know what I'm saying? So, did y'all not reach out to her? She said clearly y'all didn't. So why not, though? And I'm just like, well, is there a rift with family members? Yeah. Did something happen unexpectedly? We don't know. It's a lot of context out of this situation that's, questionable. But in all, what I can say, looking from the outside, looking in, I feel like I feel where she's coming from. It's be very careful with who you're choosing, because if you, and it's crazy because even you can't help the dad side or whoever or the grandparents, because there's other people that that supersede you, that come before you. The grandparents, the siblings, things of that nature, I automatically just think these people, because they're immediate family members, they come before I do. I look at it that way.
I assume the same thing as well, but if the parent has it written otherwise.
Absolutely. If there's a notarized agreement or there's a will or something, a living will or anything like that.
Because for my godchild, that is actually put into place. Like if something happens to her mom, because she has herself and an older sister, so if something happens to her mom, the grandmother, her mom is actually going to take the oldest daughter, and I'm taking my godchild.
Got you.
Knowing that we both will collaborate on making sure that both of them are taken care of,
and they see each other.
And the bond would never be broken. It would still be, as if nothing ever significant or tragic happened to change their lives.
Absolutely.
Her mother entrusted. We've had that conversation, and that's just what it is. Again, she was very careful in selecting a godparent. Now, what made me say yes to this day, I still don't know.
I'm hollering,
but I did. And I take that responsibility seriously, and have and do to this day, and that's what it is. And do both things. I am there physically, there to provide the insight on, the spiritual words. She can learn things, and because as she actually grows up under, two religions, so she has a lot of questions, and two cultures as well. So she has a lot of questions. We talk about a lot of different things as far as race, ethnicity, and religion. So. You do have to be, because I know, like you said, unlike my goddaughter, I am much like the young lady in the video. I haven't seen my godfather. I can't tell you when the last time I saw him. My parents probably can, because I was probably that young.
Well, I had two sets because my parents got up just like her.
You had the twin godparents, you had the paternal godparents. Yeah, I only had one set. Now, my aunt I saw one time growing
I only had one
godmom,
but two goddads.
That's even more ghetto.
Yeah, that's real ghetto.
Not a set and a half.
And it's crazy because my godmom and my goddad actually live right next door to each other on my mom's block.
It's the set and a half for me.
On my mom's block where she grew up at, And my other goddad, it doesn't live in the city anymore. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know where that nigga at, but if you happen to see this, shout out to you, old Sonny.
Anyway.
What? You don't think so? If you had kids, who would they godparents be? I always thought about that. Like, if I were to have children, who would I select as their godparent?
I think
because growing up, our parents
we're so old
like
now. Everyone's all burnt out with because everyone has godparents already. We're old as shit.
My aunt is my godmom. My dad's
I feel like that would probably be what I would do.
And my mother is the godmother to two of my cousins. No, I want to say three of my cousins. She is one cousin on my mom's side. And two cousins on my dad's side. Well, two on my mom's side and one on my dad's side.
Wait, if I made my godmom, they godmom, could she be the great godmom?
That's a thing.
Ain't that funny?
Thing.
I don't know.
She might be too old. Like if something happens to you,
I know what you mean, yeah.
All I know
I think it's good if you're going to pick two sets, I think it's good to have, not trying to make it like something like a set that's probably more so around your age and a set that's older because
like
it kind of
because
there's an overlap. Yeah, because it overlaps, and even and I'm like, who gets to pick the? And I'm like, and it's like with the process, how do you? Some people do it differently.
Yeah, who's going to be?
Because some couples do it where they'll pick another couple.
Yeah.
And some couples do it where, okay, I'm the female, I pick the godmom, and you the male, you pick the goddad.
That's how my parents did it.
Yeah. Some people not like that though. Some people be like, no, I'm gonna get my whole set, and you gonna get your whole set, or it'll be the opposite. Like, I know, you know what, I'm the mom, but this is my best friend. Like, he'll be the perfect goddad. Yeah, and then maybe the guy will pick like a close friend from his neighborhood or like a sister or something from his family.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but definitely picking them is definitely a process. They have to be vetted. I agree with that. That's a perfect term.
They have to be vetted. I probably would definitely have, if I did do it, I probably would choose. Now that I'm thinking more about it, as you said it would probably two sets because they have to have like that overlap. But it probably would be like two girls or two women that know each other, and then two guys, so that way they could kind of collab on shit, and nobody would feel like
weird or awkward about it. And if they don't, bring us together so that way we can get to know each other.
Right. Because I've met and know who my goddaughter's godfather is. Like, although her father picked him, they brought us together to meet each other, so we knew who each other was specifically for her. Yeah, I wouldn't want him to walk something to happen when her parents and him walk in the room and me not know who the fuck he was. And I'm like, who you think you is? Talking about God doing I gotta go the fuck off. There's a guy there.
I hate you.
We can't have stuff like that going on. So they did right.
That's good. Yeah, right. They supposed to meet each other.
Absolutely,
1,000%.
I don't know. I thought about you probably would be one of my. Probably would be you and my sister.
Christine, you wouldn't be willing to take no other godchild unless it was a boy. You made that very clear.
Yeah, I'm talking about if I had a kid, y'all would be the godmoms.
Oh, you would trust me?
You and my sister probably.
Bitch, I'm going for the border with your kids. We out.
They're gonna be bilingual. We
gonna be like this in the little Scooby Doo. In the little Flintstones joint. Come on.
Them bitches gonna be bilingual. Uno, dos.
I wouldn't think. I'm like, because at this point we're all old. I mean, we're all old now. I mean, if we would have decided to have kids younger, of course, yeah.
Like I said,
but now everybody got
the boy. That's it.
Got
one guy, got room for a guy. Like what? My heart might change as time gets older, but right now we have one. I got room for one fucking more, bitch.
Yo, I hate her.
One bitch better have a boy. Only got room for one more.
Somebody better help me.
Hey nephew. Hey niece. Okay, God bless you. Speaking of that, oh goodness, that brings us right upon the next fucking topic: friendship deal breakers.
Oh God,
vetting good friends and vetting good godparents.
Yes.
And vetting how to keep friends. I think is a process.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have had to haunt their asses if I was her mom.
I just screenshotted.
We heard it, a ka-ching.
And I didn't even know my little shit was on. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't taking no picture. I promise. No selfies taken right now in this moment. So,
my neck hurt.
Relationship non-negotiables when it comes to friendship. Now, of course, we saw this on one of the good famous blogs that we always see, and I just thought it was interesting when I started seeing people's responses because I felt like more or less I agreed with most of them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I felt like when I read the question, like, okay, what are your non-negotiables when it comes to friendship? I'm like, well, you definitely can't fuck my nigga. You definitely can't steal from me. That was like the first thing that came to my head. And I was like, okay, well, let me see what other people said. So I thought it would be just kind of fun to go through, this little thread. Look quickly and see what they said. So the first one, pillow talking with your boyfriend about my business.
We gonna fight.
I'm like, now,
we gonna fight.
I don't want to say that that's a deal breaker because I do feel like to a degree, everybody does it.
Yeah, but not. It could be some simple business that like, that you should know. Oh my God, her car broke down. Something like that. Right, that's your business. Technically, because you could get petty and say, bitch, don't fucking tell him my car broke down.
I was about to say, but if my shit got repoed, that's not something that nigga necessarily should know. Should know when it starts getting into, he started getting into
telling finances, my livelihood. Yeah. That's a little bit much.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. So that's why I was like, that has levels to it.
It do
to me because again, I feel like we all do it like to a degree. But again, you should know as far as like girl code. You should know which shit that you can be okay with saying and which, like, if you wouldn't be okay with saying it in front of a group of your friends,
why would you say it?
Why would you say it?
And it's crazy because and honestly, to be honest, excuse me, I can say that none of the people I've dealt with can say, oh, but she did this and she did that. Mm-hmm. They would never be able to know it unless they seen if they seen some shit on their own that they didn't like. That's something different. But as far as me going and saying shit, I'm just like, because my loyalty always gonna be with my girlfriends. I don't care.
So that's a fact. I remember I had an ex say that about me and my friends. Sure. He like, listen, any motherfucker that's
that nigga knew.
No,
gridiron locked.
It's always gonna be the fucking bros
over the hoes.
She dealing with it that time.
Okay,
shout out to you because you knew. All right, so let's see what this next one was. So someone says, as soon as I feel an ounce of competing or comparing, it's a rant. You not me and I don't want to be you. So what's that about? That's the fact. If I feel like you that friend who you in competition, no, listen, sometimes you because if I feel like it's getting there because it's real, that's why I don't like ugly people. We always get back to this ugly thing somehow.
But they wouldn't
when
think
it
that they was in
comes to friends.
competition with you necessarily.
I
They
mean,
wouldn't.
if I know I'm cute and you can tell, then you know that I'm cute. And you know that you might.
No, on some real shit, I gotta agree with you because even when you don't find someone attractive, you can tell when they think they're attractive for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If
That's
I know
why
that
I
I'm
think
cute,
mad
and
at
you know that I
you
know
get on
that
my
I'm cute,
fucking nerves, though.
and you may not have as much confidence, and when you look in the mirror, I'm not fucking doing all of that. Like, cause at the end of the day, like, and I'm not saying I'm the baddest bitch in the world, but at the end of the day, like, you know, there's a difference. You can go
This
ahead
is
and
why
agree
I don't
about
take
you.
her nowhere. You got to leave her in the kennel.
You was
some
about to
days.
agree. Go ahead. You can.
No,
agree.
I'm not, cause I know my mom and my sister already told me I act like I'm light skinned and I don't like that.
You're so vain.
I don't think I'm vain. I think I take very good care of myself.
That song just popped in my head in general because of the
Fuck you.
topic.
Here I go in my Wayne boy. Straight up, fuck y'all.
Straight.
And
I don't give a fuck. Like at the end of the day, it's somebody out there for everybody, and not everybody's gonna think I'm cool. I've been called ugly before to my face.
Oh, me too.
I've been called. So at the end
For
of the
sure.
day, I know that there's people who think I'm ugly, but at the end of the day, do I think I'm ugly? And there's majority rules with you on the if I'm cute or not. It rules on the fact that I'm cute. Period.
Exactly.
It rules on the side of cute.
Come on, get the shoulders.
And let me see you bounce right to left and let you show the lean.
Cause y'all fucking knew.
Fuck you talking about?
Listen, my dad and my mom is fine. I don't
Listen,
know what y'all
that's
talking
like, I
about.
know I got cute parents at the end of the day.
Yep.
Like I can say what the fuck I
It's
want.
the cute parent quote for me, but go ahead.
What's wrong with you? So, the next thing, when they act different, as soon as men come around, pisses me off.
You ain't see that.
This was definitely one for the girls.
Okay.
Because it can go for the guys though too.
Oh my
I
God.
definitely
I
seen
feel like
guys
this
showing
was
ass.
something. I feel like suddenly I still feel like I go through this periodically.
Oh.
With people in,
Okay.
I won't say it's a friend, but it's people in the proximity.
Mm-mm.
You ever notice that they just like it's just like they have to have that attention. Sometimes they have to have that attention, and it's like you get even more loud and even more boisterous. Why?
I would agree with you on that. I've definitely been in situations where
It's like, who is
I've
that?
seen
Why is she
outside-
acting like that?
Yeah.
Why is she here with us?
because
we don't do that.
I'm getting attention from the person in the room that she wants attention from.
Oh my God, now that be the real. And you don't even know if you like me and you're blind, low key.
Oh my God, this bitch.
You don't even realize that
I'm
he's
the
trying to talk
blind
to
one,
you.
literally, but this oblivious one over here to fucking flirtation.
I be looking like, what? I don't even want him. You mad? But anyway,
It bees like that. I've watched it happen. to
that's
other
another form
women
of competition.
time and time again, and I've seen it happen to me. And when I noticed it, I kind of like tried to, I guess, like separate or distance
This
myself
is yourself, yeah.
from that particular individual. Like, go ahead, like talk to her. Like I don't, because I don't want you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying she do. I don't.
Right.
Like, but I mean, I've literally heard niggas before that, but I don't want her. I want you. I've heard that in instances, not necessarily saying with me. I've seen that.
Oh,
happen.
yeah.
Like
They gonna get at
niggas
you.
niggas will say that shit.
Yeah, they will.
You know, so I
Whether
mean,
they mean it or not, I don't
at the end of
know.
the day, you know, sis, you know, know
Do
your
you?
fucking lane. I'm just saying, like, you know, that I can see. And with that being said, not to get too far off topic, but I can see why, you know, it's more so women who don't want to approach men because you don't know what their type is, and you don't want to get shot down. And it can happen both ways with the rejections. Men too, although men take much more risk clearly than women do when it comes to shooting their shot. But I can see why people are afraid of rejection in general.
I understand.
I'm not. Because I'm confident. I know I'm cute. And I know you missed the fuck out. Whether I just wanted to fuck you or I wanted to deal with you seriously. Either way, you missed out. But just saying.
That's it.
That's it. But everybody's not me.
Absolutely.
So
I feel you, bitch. 1,000%.
So with that real
Like, oh, he don't like me? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Like me, all right, cool. Like you missed out, not me, trust me. I might have, but I don't know, but you don't know what you don't know. Okay? I'm just saying.
Okay.
So, another one. Somebody who's always in drama or conflict with someone. I don't need that
my
energy around me. That's a fact.
We're
a fact.
too old for
that. That's real plain and simple.
Like, I don't
even
got
think
time to be
that's
scrapping every time we go somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
I
bitch,
don't
let it be
even
for a
think-
good reason
yeah.
that I gotta grease these
And with
levels.
as much attitude as I got, if I can go this long
Right.
without getting into some shit with people, then I feel like everybody else should too. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like at some point you just have to, you gotta grow the fuck up. And if you're not at that point, then, you know, get the fuck on. You won't
Right,
be
because
around
I'm thinking
me.
to myself, I'm like, damn, when was the last time I actually rumbled? I don't know if it was 2017 or 2018. Sorry. I didn't even mean to say that out loud. Oh my God! Me and my sister rolled on somebody though, but that bitch had it coming. She had my sister fucked up. Sorry. She had my sister fucked up. I'm sorry. You don't never, you ain't pulling up on nobody, sis.
It's been a minute.
You better pull up correct. Not this crib.
Anything outside of like domestic violence.
Oh my God, not domestic. I fucking hate you.
If we count anything outside of domestic violence, it's been a long time. It's been 2011.
2011. Okay, I get what you mean. Damn, 12 years.
Yeah. I had a couple almost encounters, but you know, motherfuckers act like they knew.
Yeah. I mean,
just
remember that
go
man
there.
that got in my car? You did tee off on him, but that wasn't a rumble. You just like teed off on him. You didn't do shit.
Oh, damn, I forgot about that.
That was during the
wasn't a
pandemic.
rumble.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it
Yo,
was.
somebody got in my car, y'all. Be careful out here. Oh, be careful out here, y'all. Be careful. People getting in cars, okay? Especially if you by the highway. They hit sex trafficking.
She
If
would
you
tell them that too.
I'm just saying, she teed off. I was getting out with the bed. She was already swinging. So he was already going to be fucked up. He got in the wrong car. He got in the wrong car.
By the time she came around with the bed, he was backing up into it like, oh shit, no, I'm sorry.
It wasn't even, it was seconds. But anyway, go ahead.
It was seconds. Okay,
we want to leave y'all home though. We want to leave y'all home though.
Yeah, we want to leave y'all home.
What she said, I honestly can't stand friends who can't be honest without being mean and hide behind its tough love and this is who I am. It makes me not want to share things with you, and if I can't share things with you as my friend, then what are we even doing?
You're just a mean bitch.
Yeah. You may not like what I'm saying, but I don't care. I don't feel like I don't tell my friends they can say, oh, she's being mean to me. No, she's making me tighten the fuck up. Yeah. That's how I say. Even if my feelings is hurt.
I feel like you're being a bitch. I'm gonna tell you being a bitch, but that's normal.
But that's normal. But not being like, oh, I'm trying I'm trying to like put you like in a space where we're not cool no more. You know what I'm saying? Like like purposely.
Yeah.
Ever. Like if I had that feeling that we don't need to be friends, but it's been times where they have said things to me and I felt like, oh my God, my feelings is hurt. But at the same time, it's like, all right, bitch, you still you a tough bitch at heart too. You may be a little more sensitive than they are, but you realize that, you know, they're just trying to tighten you the fuck up. That's just it. And I've had those moments. I think we all have. It's just like, all right, well, they ain't mean no harm by it. They still my fucking bitches.
Yeah, my response is always this bitch. Like you just couldn't wait to fucking get that off your chest.
I just had to
anytime my friend shot me, like, this bitch just can't wait to say that shit. She, like,
it's funny. You evil bitch!
Like, you bitches can't wait to get that shit off your fucking chest. All right, you got, okay, next. And that's normally my response any fucking way. It's like, okay, it's just two more. So, being a mean girl, while we talking about that, is an obsession with receiving male validation, not standing up for me in the presence of people talking badly about me, yourself, hitting on the person I'm romantically about with, stealing from me, generally being a shitty person. All of that. That would, you know what? That's the last one. And victimizing yourself. You might as well go ahead and throw that last one in there and wrap it all up in one. That was all the perfect fucking pitch. All of that shit. You can't steal from me, throw yourself up on my man, victimize yourself.
You throw yourself up. I ain't never had that happen to me. But I'm just gonna say this. You throw yourself up on my man, I'm gonna throw both my fists up on you.
Yeah.
It's no conversation.
If it did happen to me, he never said anything.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, right.
He never said
1,000%. Never said nothing.
It was this one joint that I was cool with. She did try to fuck my nigga in college. I do remember that. Like, we wasn't friends, but we was cool. You remember? I was about to say, you remember that.
The tea, honey. The tea.
I remember that, and then when I started giving it a cold shoulder, she was like a little confused a little bit. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like,
bitch, gonna give it a
I'm like, bitch, you know, in my head, I'm like, bitch, you know what you did, and you know what you did.
Did it. Mm-hmm.
Like,
sitting here smiling.
You know, you had to go up open, ready to get down on one knee. Mm-hmm. I mean, too.
Right. So, bitch, what it is. Oh, what's up?
What's up? Okay.
Oh, I think 1,000%, friend.
For sure.
What else?
So, I mean, that was the last of it. So, those are things that those are friendship deal breakers. Those are things that, bottom line, we cut you the fuck off. They're non-negotiables when it comes to, having real friends. You know. I'm Mary says real love, real friends. Okay.
Not vasectomy. Tube side.
Here we go.
Irrevocable.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
All right now.
And
we
we still on. You want to do the throwback or you want to do the last one?
I don't know. So
Okay.
tell me.
Well, I guess we can just make it a yes or no and just do the throwback.
But I feel like that's something we gotta go deep into.
You want to go deep into
because
it?
it's me and you.
Oh my God! All right, y'all. So we're gonna say this last topic
for another
for
show.
another day because I don't want to go deep, deep, deep.
Yeah. On today. Come on, Tina. So, on a more serious note, while she keels over and I continue, the tribe throwback of the day. What meal traumatized you as a kid? And it's so funny because me and my sister just talked about this recently.
Oh, really?
Shout out to Asia. She will never forget, and me neither. Listen, one night, my dad thought that it was okay to give our asses TV dinners. And he gave my black ass a Salisbury steak.
They weren't too bad.
Bad. Honestly, I didn't start liking those until I got an adult, and how I make them myself at home with real ground meat. And I make the little hamburger, they call them hamburger steaks, with the gravy, with the ground beef from scratch, with the onions and the peppers. Like that, that's how I like to eat it. Don't give me no fucking rubber frisbee. That's slathered with God knows what.
Bye, bitch.
And you know how I feel about gravy. No, I like my turkey bacon crispy though. Honestly, it tastes different when you do it crispy. It's different. I really, honestly, and I can say that I feel like I like beef bacon over turkey bacon. I do, but turkey bacon just is easier on my belly.
So Salisbury steak TV dinners traumatized you.
Bitch, I fell asleep at the table. My sister had to save me. She had to come in here, chew it up, run in the bathroom. Like, I don't know why we never thought of this, because I really fell asleep at the table because I refused to eat it. That's how much of it. You know I'm a picky eater. You know I am. I wasn't eating it, and my dad wasn't having. North Philly,
like that.
North Philly old
like
school raising all day. He like, oh, I don't give a fuck. You gonna eat it.
Finish. Yep.
I said, oh no, we can't do this, baby. I finished them nasty ass sides, but that fucking steak was in that black little container. And Autumn took, for me.
Shout out to Autumn.
Autumn said, She's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna spit that shit into it. I'm like, why the fuck didn't I think of that? But she did it all in one swoop, so it wasn't a big one. It was small, but I wasn't eating it.
Because the TV dinners weren't that big.
Nasty as shit. It just was. I tasted one little bite. It made me like that. I love her to death, but that shit traumatized me, and I didn't start eating hamburger steaks until I was an adult in my late 20s. Literally, did not eat that shit ever again, and I won't touch a TV dinner till this day. I'm okay. The ones with the little penguin on the front, I forgot what they was called. You little
Michelin.
There you go. It had a little penguin on the front, and you got your little meat. And it's to give you the Salisbury steak with the mashed potatoes and the corn. And then you had a little.
Which one? Was it blue? Like a blue box
with the penguin on the front. Yup. Mm-hmm. Push it.
That brand was disgusting. That's what it was. So
I don't like TV dinners at all though. Even Tyson, even Banquet.
Michelin is one of the best ones. Michelin. Michelin, whoever it is.
Oh, the lady one. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Marie Callender. That's what it is. Marie
that's her.
Marie Callender's. I think that's what you're talking about. We gotta Google.
No, they Michelin. It's Michelin.
I think I know what you're talking about though. They both green. Green.
Well, the meal that traumatized me as a kid. First of all, I ate a bunch of ghetto hood shit growing up. Sardines, spam.
I'm not eating that.
I ate all that ghetto hood shit growing up. But the meal that traumatized me. SpaghettiOs and fucking hot dogs.
I don't like SpaghettiOs till this day. Oh my god. Yo, I dead ass hate SpaghettiOs. I hate them. I will not eat them.
I stopped eating SpaghettiOs is when them fucking hot dogs were there. So that was that. Those are meals that traumatized us as a fucking kid. We want to hear from you.
Even spaghetti, and I don't even want my baked beans with hot dogs or sausages in them. I like cowboy baked beans with the ground beef and the onions and the peppers and shit like that.
I like that. The country baked beans.
Hell yeah.
But the other ones,
And black eyed peas. Wouldn't need them. Shout out, I love my great grandma to death, and they said she always made a mean pot of black eyed peas with smoked turkey necks. I wasn't eating them. Sorry.
They gotta be made right. Yep, I got a chance to taste my first.
I still like lima beans though, but I haven't had those in decades.
Facts.
Since I was like under 10.
So we want to what meal traumatized you?
You as a
I know we
kid.
talking about all this heavy shit in the summertime, but bitch, we would have done. By the time we blink, bitches will be holiday season.
Holiday season.
Okay, we gonna wrap this up because we got some more shit to do. And
yes, we do.
Also, thank y'all for joining us for another week. Make sure you like, subscribe, share.
Yes,
to somebody so we can enlarge the tribe,
enlarge our territory.
Come on. Shout out to Battle Lords. I'm one of your lovely hosts.
Girlfriend, I'm building my gospel playlist back. I'm so proud of myself. But go ahead, I started with gospel.
Oh, go ahead, get James Cleveland and them.
John P. Key, Hezekiah, Kirk.
You know you need the
all
Clark
of the Clark
sisters.
sisters. Oh, you know I got. Oh, you know I got the Clark sisters.
You know you
come on, I'm sending you a message. I'm sending you a message. I'm sending you a message.
You know I got all of them down pat.
Yes. And you know I renamed it the Gospel Get Down because you know that's my jam.
Yes, you know I got you know Jesus jump. Okay? What they talking about?
I'm one of your lovely hosts. It is I, Anna, aka Sunkissed Chalk, and it is who else?
Biatch.
And together we are To Each His Own.
Bye.
Bye.